Questions about Jaime Garcia, what he would do after a breakout 2010 rookie season. Well, 2011 was very good once again. I don't know if we can expect sub-3 ERA all that often, but he's a quality major leaguer.
A pair of National League East teams. We'll see the Atlanta Braves as they play against the New York Mets. Just around the corner on 2K Sports.
The New York Mets in a National League battle, and they get to do it on their own home field. We'll see as Drupal Cabrera certainly will be looking to deliver some big at-bats in this game. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crocker, our analysts, and we are ready to go. 2K Sports MLB. Here's a look at the Mets starter. Steve, as he faces these Atlanta hitters, what's he looking at?
Well, the manager has to like his chances today, sending out this quality right-hander to the mound, especially against this other lineup. So he's going to keep an eye on the righty, just make sure he executes his pitches and stays on the game plan.
Lineup time. Here's a look at how Freddie Gonzalez has lined them up today. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, the power numbers haven't come from Nick Markakis yet, but he's still a big threat with the bat in his hand. Nothing he does to overexert himself. He stays on an even keel. Very consistent player. More of a first or second hitter in a lineup because he can hit the ball to all fields. He has great speed also.
Leadoff man in the box. The first pitch coming right up.
Center fielder, number 11.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. No problem with that one. Got a chance to check out the Mets. This is how they position themselves defensively. John, who's the factor for them?
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on David Wright. I mean, he makes so many spectacular plays at third base because he's such an athletic player. You know, most guys that play the corner infield aren't the most athletic players. David Wright doesn't fit in that category.
There's one away, and Nick Markakis is at the plate.
Well, this has always been a great rivalry going back to my days with the Mets. They've battled for a long time, 1-2 in the division so many years, but now it's the Phillies, the top dogs, and the Mets Braves still trying to chase it.
Fastball misses away, 1-0. And there is an excitement generated Steve was talking about in this series. Players feel it, fans feel it. It's there every year, and it just seems to grow because the games, John, are pretty darn good.
Yeah, and even last year with the Braves pushing for a playoff spot, the two sides battled to a 9-9 split on the season series. Wouldn't expect anything less from these two teams.
The 2-0. Well, 3 balls. Markakis now, power hitter. Look out here. .424 career batting average against the Mets.
And it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
And on that one, he'll up his on-base percentage. That's ball 4.
Patience really paid off there, and it can pay big dividends now if somebody come up with a big hit.
And Freeman will come to the plate.
But what a great year for Freddie Freeman. Saw some action in 2010, but got a full-time first base job last year out of spring training, and he ran with it and was a big part of the middle of that Braves lineup.
Couldn't get around in time. 0-1. A real good story for Freddie Freeman and the Braves. They stuck with him. There were some rough times. They believed he was going to be a good player, and they were right, Jim.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with the young player. How did they get through slumps? And he had a slump early in the season. He fought his way out of it. The thing I like about him is he has power potential to all parts of the field. It makes it tough for pitchers to pitch to him.
And he swings and hits this one foul.
Foul ball!
The pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. We'll see Evan Longoria and the Tampa Bay Rays. They play host to the New York Yankees. Going to be starting at 7 o'clock Eastern. And we're going to see Garcia here. Markakis is on first. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And that one's going to drop in. That'll be our first hit of the game. Here comes Markakis for the plate. And he gets there all the way from first.
Well, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it, good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitches are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. Drew Stubbs, runner in scoring position. Well, they've done themselves quite a job here. This is a nice push at this point of the ball game to get out in front.
A nice approach at the plate so far from this offense, and they came out of the gates early, determined to get up on the board.
You have 2 outs here in the inning, only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something. Let's take a brief look here at the Atlanta Braves and how they ranked in the National League last season. 7th in runs, 8th in batting average with runners in scoring position, and they were in the top 10 in stolen bases. Speed, a major part of this offense, not only because of the stolen base, but because of the pressure it put on the opposing pitchers.
He delivers. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And Johnson grabs that one, and the side's retired. Nice way to get things started. Atlanta leading the score 1-0. And out on the mound, we've got Julio Teheran. He's starting for Atlanta. So, Steve, how do you think he'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
Well, you talk about a young arm with just electric stuff. That's Julio Teheran. Great bite on his fastball. The ball explodes on the hitters, and then he takes 15 miles per hour off of it with his big looping curveball.
1-0 on the way. That's high. Cabrera lays off. The pitch. And he comes back with one that's in there, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the dirt. Peterson. Out, one away. The is the lineup we'll see for the Mets. Scouting report, John. Who are we watching for today?
Well, David Wright, year in and year out, just finds a way to put up big numbers. Even when the team he's on struggles offensively, you can count on David Wright to be in that 90 to 110 RBI range. He's going to hit home runs for you. He likes to hit the ball the other way, which makes him so difficult to pitch to. And he can also hit for that high average.
And in the batter's box, it's Walker. And in this lineup, for this manager, this guy is a key player. First pitch way out of the zone, ball one.
Well, on the road last year, the Braves were only one of 5 National League teams with a winning record. But all that success came early because you remember that September swoon that came for the Braves.
It was a called strike of the knees, 1-1. Steve, as you mentioned, as a visiting team, Atlanta 10 games over 500 late August, and then it went south. 11 of their last 15 on the road were losses, John. There's a ground ball played by Ibar. And Walker's retired. And here's a look at Atlanta on defense. This is what we're going to be seeing on the defensive side of the ball. John, scouting anyone here?
Well, it's all about size and speed for a guy like Drew Stubbs, who is always fun to watch play the outfield position. Covers so much ground. Unbelievable size, an unbelievable arm. This kid can do everything on a baseball field. So gifted athletically. His manager thinks that he has a chance to be one of the top 2 or 3 center fielders in all of baseball in the coming years.
First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Here's the delivery. Ball! One is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
A 1-1 delivery, a curve in there. Now it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Braves 1, the Mets nothing. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. Peterson settles in. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
You know, movement, deception, velocity. He has all of those with his sinker ball, and boy, it is an effective pitch.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. And with that great sinker ball, what you're looking for is a good defensive team behind him, because they're going to be working.
Well, he's pitching to contact. He's not looking for swings and misses. He knows that if they hit it, they're going to hit it in the ground.
Sinker starts low, ends up even lower. That'll be a ball. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out and away.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
Here's what the Mets have coming up in April. They wrap up this Atlanta series today. The division rivalry, they'll face the National. They'll get started Monday night. Then they'll square off against the fellow NL East team. Philadelphia Phillies will be hosting. The pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 away.
For the Atlanta Braves, number 49.
Tehran's batting. That swung on a liner here, and it gets down. The opposing pitcher gets on base. Nice job.
Gary, you may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
And it rolls around to the top again. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first one. Curveball just misses. 1-0.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
The 1-0 pitch. That's outside. Ball 2. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's out number 3. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Next, it'll be the Mets getting it going. And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off. Lifetime 1 for 11 off the Braves. Hit up the middle, and Ibar picks it up. That's one away. Here's what Atlanta has lined up. This New York series wraps up today. The road trip continues. They face some good competition. The Astros at Minute Maid Park. That gets them going early next week. Then they bring in a team that matches up tough against them. The Milwaukee Brewers. Nothing easy coming up. And it's Kelly Johnson up with one away.
Well, after a great 2010 season for Kelly Johnson, you would think that 2011 he would continue to build on those numbers. Couldn't get things going and was eventually traded to the Blue Jays.
Change-up just misses. 1-0. And with that move to the Blue Jays, maybe got him back on track. We saw his bat come alive, and he pushed 30 homers.
Well, you know, the change of scenery was not a bad thing for Kelly Johnson. That power's still there. 20-plus home runs again, and that ability to swing the bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Johnson will foul that away. Oh! 1-2 pitch coming. And he leaves that one alone. Johnson showing some patience at the plate, evening up the count. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And there it is. That's their first hit of the ballgame.
Let's take a brief look here at the Mets and how they ranked in the National League last season. 4th in batting average as runners in scoring position. 8th in doubles. And they were in the top 10 in team batting average. An offense that made a lot of contact and got a lot of base hits.
And in the batter's box, it's DeArnold. And Steve, his name oftentimes on that lineup card when you check out the offensive plan. Oh, and he takes off for second. Oh! And he is out trying to take second. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Here's the 1-0. On the ground to second. Peterson. Throws to first. Side is retired. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Braves still on top. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. Afternoons in New York, the city all around us. We're at Citi Field to take in this experience. And it's Nick Markakis now. Fastball in there, 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep left center. This one towards Johnson. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
Well, he hit this one well, but it hangs up long enough to give the left fielder just enough time to run underneath and make the catch.
And Freeman will come to the plate. Popped out of foul territory last time. And he starts him out. Sinker just missed. 1-0.
Boy, he's got some kind of sinker ball right there. It looks like it's starting at the knees, and it drops right down to the ankles.
The 1-0 now. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. We're talking about the sinker ball here. That's how you get those big ground ball outs and double plays.
Well, the hitter thinks he's going to center it, then he's hitting the top part of the ball, pounding it right down into the ground.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air, soaring into deep right center field. That's out of here. Goodbye home run, and the Braves continue to score. And now the lead is up to 2. The solo home run, a bit of a padding.
That ball driven to the right center field gap, and it just kept on going like a 2-iron. What a shot.
There is a click of the bat when you hit one that hard, and you could hear it on that contact.
I think everybody knew it as soon as he hit it. They need to be careful right here, Gary. Braves just continue to score. What a great job.
24.
Here's the pitch to Garcia. Rolls back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. And the home run there, Steve, the pitcher's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
Line towards third and foul. That's in on the hands for a ball. 1-2. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Look, guys, he has got to mix it up a little bit more than what he's done. So far, going just with that four-seamer, he's going to get in trouble.
Well, I'd really love to see him use that changeup more. You know, we've seen it in the past from him, but to be able to change speeds and get hitters to get off balance a little bit in the zone.
Changeup misses. 2-2.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if the guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
He fouls that one off. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
And when he can keep that thing down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The full count pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And we've got Stubbs here. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Talk about the importance of first pitch strikes. Well, this shows you here he's retired 6 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
Hit on the ground. Walker scoops. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Braves on in front by 2. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And Duda will come to the plate.
Number 21, Lucas.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this.
At the plate.
Well, these kind of hits right here, a double with no outs to start an inning, really puts the pitcher at a disadvantage and puts a lot of added pressure on that pitcher. Now a single can bring home a run.
So, our State Farm leaderboard will look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. The Cardinals, number 1. Second, the Phillies. In third, the Brewers. Mets, fourth. And fifth best, the Reds.
Well, the last thing you want to do is give up easy outs with runners in scoring position, and this team doesn't do that. One of the tops in baseball last year at hitting with those runners in scoring position, and they are a top quality team, and they battle you and battle you, and if one guy doesn't get you, the next one will.
Here's the pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Right, patience, evens the count. A lifetime number, well, 259 off the Braves. Strike 1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. And right swings and misses. That's strike 3.
Gary, he delivers a changeup on this one.
Nice pitch on the inside corner. That gets him fishing a little bit.
Well, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got outdueled by the pitcher on that one.
And their rookie pitcher in the box. Well, the opportunity is here. Pitcher in a spot right now. You get 2 outs to work with, and you got the top of the order coming up. 1 on, 1 out. Squares the bunt, doesn't offer. Ball 1. At the belt, the 1-0. And the bunt sign on, but he stays away, and it's ball 2. Here's the pitch. And he lays one down here. Flowers. In time for the out.
Now listen, pitchers don't hit the ball as well as position players do, but you can still impact the game with productive outs. Good one.
Boy, will he be happy if that comes around to score.
It's going to make the manager very happy right there. Well, late in the game, you've got to put your faith in whoever's up there, and Asdrubal Cabrera's got a real opportunity to deliver.
Here's the first pitch. Swings a little late that time. Strike 1.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that two-seamer got by him.
Up the middle. Dive. Ivach up with it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Mets can't get the offense going. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup.
Now coming to bat for the Atlanta
And
Braves.
here's Flowers at the plate. He'll dig in. Start of the 4th inning. And the first pitch. First pitch, a sinker away, 1-0. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great pitching coaches will all agree that when you can mix locations along with pitch types, that you have the greatest chance of success each time out on the mound.
And John, you know, this is a game of adjustments, and the hitters have not been able to adjust to the location and the rhythm of his pitching.
In there for a strike, 2-1. Sinker called strike 2.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
Here's the delivery. Change up just about had him, but it's full now. The 3-2 pitch. Lays off that one, misses, ball 4.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
Peterson in the batter's box. Struck out swinging last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch, a sinker in there. 0-1.
We're going to get a chance to see that nasty sinker ball of his. That pitch has some serious bite and action at the end.
The pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. That sinker, Steve, you were mentioning, it is such a great pitch. You get so many ground balls, and then you mix in a fastball, some off-speed stuff, pretty good stuff.
Well, that's the key, is his sinker is the go-to pitch. The hitter really has to focus on that pitch and then make adjustments to his other offerings.
One-two pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
Let's take a look at what a sinker looks like in KK.
Eric Ibar.
He gets the strikeout with the sinker ball. The ball's moving, sinking out of the zone. The hitter swinging right over the top of it.
There's one on. Here's Eric Ibar. He has a lifetime 2 for 16 against the Mets.
And it just seems like there's always that one team that you struggle against, and this happens to be the team for him.
First pitch to him. That's a hit foul by Ibar. Foul! Here's the delivery. Change up. That's going to brush the earth. That's going to be a ball. Ball. 1-1, a fastball inside. 2-1 now.
Well, anytime you're throwing a fastball down in the zone, especially down and in, the only thing a hitter can do is hit that ball into the ground. Good job of laying off.
And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Eric Ibar now. He'll get an opportunity to be selective.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. The opportunity for offense is right now.
You know, most of the time a pitch on the outside part of the plate is a very good pitch, but not to this hitter. He loves to get those long arms extended, and he drove that one.
And Tehran's batting. Well, the opportunity is here. Pitcher in a spot right now. You get 2 outs to work with, and you got the top of the order coming up. Back up the middle. A run scores. And Ibar also home. 2-run single on that one.
Now, Gary, when you start out the ball game, you do not expect to get production from the pitcher spot. Maybe a productive out, punting him over or something, but picking up a couple of runs with a base hit. Nice job.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Called strike, outer half of the plate. 0-1. Now let's take a moment here. Let's look at the pitches that this pitcher has thrown outside the strike zone to get the hitters to chase. John, Steve, how's he doing?
Well, when you break it down, his command just hasn't been there. You have to earn outside corner on the plate or the inside corner. He hasn't earned it with his command early in the count.
When you look at his pitch chart, it's just all over the place. When you can't command the pitch, you're going to get hurt by these hitters. He has not been able to command anything today.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
The 2-1 pitch. And he misses high. That'll run the count to 3-1.
Fourth inning of this game, and right now he's finding himself over 20 pitches here, and that is eating away at his overall pitch count total, so he may not be around for long.
There's a hard comebacker right through the center. And that gets through for a base hit. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
Atlanta, what a shot they've got here. Nick Markakis stands in. One out with runners at first and second. Takes one up and away for strike one. We're going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, this guy's sinker's been hit pretty good here. 4 times it's been put in play.
You know, with the hits he's gotten off that pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's up with it. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe.
They need to get it out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get it out.
And Freeman will come to the plate. Well, I think we're seeing some padding here, although in this game there's no such thing as insurance runs, really.
You got the pitcher on the rope. You have to take advantage of it while he's down.
Pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Freddie Freeman. No contact and an even count.
Well, when you swing like that at a changeup, you're very lucky you didn't hit it, or else it'd be an easy out.
Lined foul towards third. And that's another foul ball.
Well, even though he got ahead in the count here, 1-2 very quickly, you know he's in for a battle because this guy will shorten up just to put it in play. The pitcher has to be at the top of his game, even when he's ahead in the count, to get this guy out.
Freddie Freeman watching it go by for a ball. Counts even. Swung on, that is hit. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way. Over to second for one. So he's aboard after knocking in that run. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph, let's measure what the RBI means.
Well, you wonder he had the energy to run to first base after seeing that many pitches, fouling off pitches, taking tough pitches, but he did. Well, thank goodness he only had to run 90 feet because I'd imagine he was pretty tired.
Garcia has a turn in the box. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left. But you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
Ball two. That misses up and in. Ball two. Here's the 2-0. On the ground to first. Dude up. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. The Braves leading by 5. It's Neil Walker now. He'll lead off.
Number 20.
And you're having a day like this guy is on the mound. Takes a lot of things to be going right for you. Here's a look at his strategy on mixing up his pitch types.
Well, he's worked so hard at keeping hitters off balance, and the way you do that, you don't get stuck.
Here's a swing, and he pops him up. One away.
With the New York Mets, center fielder, number 52.
Number 3 slot up again here. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on his own like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
Yeah, that's 1-0 Brooklyn.
He deals. Hit hard to second. Peterson throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Number 3, Granderson.
And Curtis Granderson up. First pitch on the way. Really lets it rip on that one, but starts off with a strike.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement, and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
Here it comes. Check swing. He held up in time. 1-1. Granderson, he'll foul it away. And Granderson, another foul ball.
Foul!
The 1-2 pitch. And Curtis Granderson strikes out. He could not make contact. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Atlanta's still in charge in this one. And we've got Stubbs here.
Number 2, Drew Stubbs.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll put Stubbs on at first.
Stepping up to the
Well, a
plate.
great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. You have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
And here's Flowers at the plate. He walked and later scored his last time through. Here's the first one. Taps this one foul to the right. The dive, and he's got it. What a catch. Well, Steve, let's take a look. Nice play.
Well, I agree, Gary. That's a good play. The manager's going to be very proud of that one.
Peterson in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Stubbs, the runner at first. The pitch. Swung on, liner to right. That looks like a single. Stubbs on his way to third. That sets up an opportunity for Eric Ibar.
Look, Gary, I didn't think he was going to try to go to third base there, but I like the aggressiveness, and now he's in scoring position and can score in so many additional ways.
He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. The first pitch. It's fouled away.
Foul!
He delivers. And that's a strike. Eric Ibar. Now he's going to be behind in the count.
Look for the pitcher to try to expand the strike zone here. The hitter has to swing at anything close.
That's a hit foul by Ibar. There's a swing and a ground ball. He picks it up. And there's one. Well, he gets it done. Brings that run home.
Number 49.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. And Tehran's batting. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Gary, they keep lumping the hits together. They keep pulling away right now. This thing could be soon out of reach.
And then maybe, Steve, this one already is out of reach. They got to find some fortitude to get back into this thing. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And in there. 3 for 3 ball game.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. Just third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
And it rolls around to the top again. Had a base hit his last time up. Runners at first and third with 2 away. And that misses 1-0.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
The 1-0 now. Called strike to even things at 1.
Well, a backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up a way and executed the pitch perfectly.
The 1-1. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. That's caught. Side is retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. The Braves are just rolling. I don't think they're going to be caught today. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started.
Up to the plate.
And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. It's Kelly Johnson at the plate. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the 5th. And a strike to start the 5th. We've got an 0-1 count.
Well, Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. Been only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Here's the pitch. And that's on the outer half for a strike. 1-2. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
Well, how can you complain about what this guy has done today? I mean, most of the game he's been locked in.
In respect to how he's been mixing up his location, he's doing it enough to keep the hitters off balance and keep them guessing, wondering what's coming next.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
And in the batter's box, it's DeArnold. Ground out victim last time through. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball hit well. Deep, straightaway center field. Back. He makes the catch. What a jump.
Number 21, Lucas.
And Duda will come to the plate. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
He's got to go right at the hitters. When he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
Here's the first pitch. Throws that curveball a little low, ball 1.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, even at 1.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Just off the inside edge, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the black. Doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
That will bring David Wright to the plate.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, but he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
Struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch to him. Swing and lined up the middle. And it's through. Credit Wright for the base hit. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
He throws that fastball right down the middle and comes right back at him. Up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it. With the pinch hitter coming into the game now, it means we're going to see a new pitcher starting off the next inning.
2 men on and 2 men out. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
And now let's take a look at one player clearly instrumental in this contest. He's our player of the game.
Well, any starting pitcher will tell you that the last thing he wants to ever have to do is to turn the game over to the bullpen. They like to finish what they start, and that's exactly what he did today. He had all his pitches working, and he had complete command of the strike zone out there. He kept his lineup in check the entire game and finished it strong.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our great 2K Sports crew. We wish you a great rest of the day or night, wherever you may be in baseball.